What is going on, everybody? It is Chuck Downfield back with a little channel update. First things first, in the background is a Brian Bosworth highlight tape, basically. It was basically a highlight tape of his high school tackles and all that good stuff. So, but more importantly, this video is going to be a channel update of what to expect and what to come, because obviously we got Madden coming out, NHL, NBA, all that stuff is going to be coming out here pretty soon. So I wanted to update you guys on what I plan on doing with all of these new games coming out. The first thing I want to address is I want to say thank you for all the support. I know that it's not a huge channel right now, and I don't know how big it's going to get, but I love doing the videos and just knowing that people watch them and maybe have fun watching it or following along. That makes me happy, and that's enough to keep the series going. So. Videos aren't going to stop anytime soon. I'm going to get busy here, football season coming up, so my life's going to get a little bit more hectic, but I absolutely intend on still doing these videos. So which leads me to Kansas Dynasty. We're in year one for those of you who are watching it, and I absolutely intend to keep it going. I know that there are some rumblings about possibly a new NCAA coming out. If that does happen, then I'll probably just start over on the new NCAA. But until that happens, I don't have any reason to stop the Kansas Dynasty. I love where it's going right now. I'm having a ton of fun playing it, and I think that it will get pretty popular. Next is the Brian Bosworth Road to Glory, as you can see here. I will reveal where he goes to college at the end of this video, but I do intend to keep it going. What I really want to do is bring Brian Bosworth to Madden 16. I think that would be a ton of fun. I know that the connected player might be just what it was last year, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I like getting drafted and not knowing the team that I'm going to go to. So hopefully they change that. I'm not sure if they have, but be ready for some Brian Bosworth in Madden 16. On that Madden 16 note, I do need to find a recording device that I can use for Xbox One, and if anybody knows what to use for that and knows firsthand that, hey, this is the best one out there, please go ahead and leave that as a comment in the description. I'll take a look at it, and if not, then I'll probably just research it on Google, but I'd like to get some sort of feedback on that, because it's firsthand and they know how to use it. So but going off of that, I do completely intend on doing a Madden 16 franchise. I have a couple of franchises in mind, and I will let you guys know about them right now. The first one that I'm thinking is the Minnesota Vikings. I think that's just going to be a lot of fun to work with. The NFC North is, there's the big bad Packers on top. They're definitely the team to beat. But I think that would just be, a lot of fun. You're playing, like I said, Packers twice a year, playing the Lions twice a year, so they're definitely a team that I'm kicking around. I'm also thinking about the Patriots, because it'd be cool to usher in the Jimmy Garoppolo era. I know that in the most recent Madden, Tom Brady played like 2 or 3 more years and then he retired. So I think that, maybe in this Madden they only have him play the next year and then he's done. But I think that would be really cool to do. The Patriots are definitely a team that I'm thinking of. I like to think of teams that haven't won Super Bowl, so obviously the Patriots don't go well with that, so I might not do them because of that. But the Lions, but that's another NFC North team, so obviously there's a lot of thought that has to go into that, and I'll think about it. But I do intend on doing a Madden 16 franchise. So Madden, that's taken care of. I do intend to keep the BOZ going and a Madden 16 franchise. Okay, so next up is games that are coming out. My top one that I really want to do a franchise mode with, and maybe a my player with, is NHL 16. I love NHL. I've been playing NHL for years. Hockey was the first sport I played, and I don't know. I'm sure that there are good NHL franchises out there that I haven't seen, but I'd like to make one. So a couple of teams that I'm thinking of are the Sharks, because they never won a Stanley Cup, and they have a tendency to not do very well in the playoffs. Also, the Maple Leafs. It has been a long time since the Maple Leafs have won a Stanley Cup. And then the Bruins, because the Bruins are going through a little bit of a rebuilding phase right now, and I think that would be really cool to take them through that. That would be a huge learning experience for me, though, because I'm not 100% sure how scouting and the draft. I don't know how all that stuff goes. So that would be really, really cool to go through. Definitely want to do a NHL 16 franchise mode, and probably a my player too. They've done pretty good my players in the past, so I wouldn't be opposed to doing one of those with NHL 16. The next game, NBA, and that'd be NBA 2K, not NBA Live, and that I would just do a my player with. I wouldn't do a full franchise mode with that. I just don't know enough about basketball, and so I would just do a my player with that. And then other sports games that or not other games that aren't sports games. Jeez, that was more difficult than it needed to be. A Rainbow Six Siege, I think, is a game that has some potential. And then there's a couple other games. Mad Max looks kind of fun. I don't know. I still have to take a look at some of those games and which ones I could actually do a franchise or not a franchise mode with, like a story mode with, or whatever I can do with that. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where my channel's at. It doesn't I don't have a ton of support right now. I don't have a ton of subscribers, but I think that I can get there. And also I just love doing it, and I love having people watch the videos. So please leave comments and feedback in the description or in the comment section. I don't know why I keep saying description. I really do value your guys' opinion. Let me know who you guys would want to see a Madden franchise with. Sometimes you guys have a better idea than I do. But that being said, let's take a look at where the BOZ can go to school. He would be a first stringer at Florida, first stringer at Arkansas, Michigan State, a second stringer. So many options to do, but the one that sticks out the most is Oklahoma. I would be a first stringer there, and that is where we end up taking Brian Bosworth, sporting the number 43. So everybody, please leave your ideas in the comment section below. I'll definitely take a look at them. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. But until next time, I am Chuck Downfield, and we'll see you then.